But today we really do celebrate the wedding feast of the Lamb. We celebrate what would normally have been Holy Thursday, and certainly we looked at it then, but the church said it is way too important, way too much there for us to even begin to grasp or get a bite of. So it put it off till this time back before ordinary time to have a greater reflection on it. Well, so much so the church gave us the sequence of from St. Thomas Aquinas, and then the church really calls us to have a procession afterwards to give public witness to this mystery that we celebrate today. This mystery. A mystery that we hear, first of all, coached in terms of covenant. And believe it or not, almost every culture on the face of the earth has for millennia celebrated in some way or other a covenant always made with blood. Whether we're looking at the American Indians, the cutting of the wrist, or whether we're looking at the Africans who cut their wrist and mix their blood and wine, almost every culture. In our culture, no different. We come from the Jews, who 4,000 years ago were commanded through Abraham, the father of faith, to practice circumcision. Now, God doing that and drawing blood began to tell us that all life is His, says the Lord, that our sexual life even belonged to Him. And in Abraham, the father of faith, we see this long journey to get to the first reading today, story of Moses, some 3,500 years ago. In the story of Moses, we hear Moses renew the covenant. You can't renew the circumcision again, so God gave another way, called the Passover, when they left the land of Egypt. And with the Passover, God demanded that they sacrifice an unblemished lamb, they take the blood, put it on their doorpost, and with that, know that they ate the lamb as a meal, sharing somehow in God's glory. That was sacred to God. Then Moses today takes that same kind of blood and sprinkles it on the people. It's external, on the people and on the altar. But there is need for more. There's need for more. Because it's something that every culture seems to know, and we all know, that inherently we desire to become one with others. Covenant is oneness, yes, the giving totally of oneself to another. But there's a desire, because we are made body, soul, and spirit, to somehow go beyond that. So even if a couple falling in love say, oh, we are soulmates, we are totally in love with each other, even that couple will say, no, there's got to be something more. Until the day that they express that love to becoming one flesh. One flesh. We look at this gift today as we celebrate Corpus Christi. We celebrate the body of Christ. We celebrate that event which the church calls the source and summit of all Christianity. The source and summit of all the sacraments. Corpus Christi, the body of Christ. To recognize that our God who made us body, soul, and spirit, our God who knows how we inherently have this desire to become one with the beloved, says, I'm going to do something that is unfathomable. I'm going to do something that no human being has even conceived of. And that is, I, as God, am going to physically become one with you if you allow me. And we say, wow, how is that even possible? He became one with us in Mary through the Annunciation. But He chooses today, in giving us the blessed sacrament, giving us His own body and blood, to say, and here is how I, as God, can make that happen. So much so that, this little thing here, might call it a wafer. Not very good tasting. That's a hard resemblance of bread, if you want to call it bread. But yet it is bread, pure wheat and water to make it. And we look at this thing, and some would say, well, yeah, we have a remembrance once in a while of Jesus at the Last Supper. That's not what Jesus gave us. Not what Jesus gave us at the Last Supper, when He gave us the priesthood and the gift of the Eucharist. And that's why we hear in the book of Hebrews how Jesus, as that eternal priest, shares that priesthood with the apostles when He tells them, do this as my memorial. So much so that in a few minutes, when you see me, Daniel Hertz, stand behind the altar, For a moment, I am no longer just Daniel Hertz. I am, as the church says, in persona Christi. By ordination, every priest becomes Christ himself in distributing and sharing the sacraments. In Corpus Christi, Christ himself says, and you notice the words. The priest doesn't stand there and say, look here, everybody, I want you to take a sample of this because this is a reminder of Jesus' body. He says, no. He said, take this. This is my body. Using those personal words of Christ. It is his memorial, his remembrance, his body that he says, now, do you really want to become one with me? Do you want to become one with Almighty God himself? Then receive. And so with the cup. He says, take this. This is my blood, which has been shed for you on that cross. And we receive his blood into our own bodies, the only expression of physically two becoming one flesh. But in this case, you and I becoming one in flesh with God himself. And as we ponder that mystery, is it any question why the church would say this truly is the source and summit of our Christian living, and has always been for these 2,000 years? You and I today celebrate a tremendous, unbelievable, unimaginable gift that God has given us. He invites you. Do you want to become one with me? Do you want to become one body with me? Do you want to become one life with me as you go and give witness then in the world of the union that we share with him?